Hello there, it's Jennifer McCreath. It is still Saturday, May 8th. Standing at the Knights Inn Hotel, which is an old converted motel, kind of cozy in here. Very small expo, but pleasant enough. Got my number. No t-shirt. If you didn't register by whenever, you didn't get a t-shirt, so that's a bit of a bummer. Not that I need any more running t-shirts. I probably have 50 of them. But I had a chat with the Marathon by the Sea folks in St. John and a couple local running clubs, and it's interesting the themed runs that are starting to pop up. They have like an environmentally friendly run where your bib number is biodegradable, and after the race they ceremonially plant them in the ground. I just found that to be rather interesting. I guess the most funny quote of the day, there's a local Fredericton running club. I went up to their table to say hello, and they asked me, well, what brings you here to Fredericton to run this marathon? And I naturally gave a truthful answer. Well, it was kind of the last minute thing. And then they had this kind of funny look on their face, because usually you don't run marathons at the last minute. Usually it's something you think about well in advance. You do up a nice little 6-month training regime and designed so that you can peak on marathon day. So I guess it was a gentle reminder of the fact that what I do as a marathon maniac is considered rare and potentially insane. And but yeah, it's nice. I feel pretty good. I ran 2 very tough marathons 2 and 3 weekends ago. This will technically be my 3rd marathon in 20 days. I've got 2 more ahead in the next 14 days. I guess my question to myself is, which one do I want to peak for, if that's even a valid question. I was disappointed with my finishing times of Boston and Big Sur. I want one of these 3 to be really good. I thought this was a hilly course. It's going to be a fairly flat course tomorrow. It's a trail run. Most of it will be on a trail. I think I'm going to go for it tomorrow. My knees haven't felt the greatest this week, but in theory my best chance to do well would be now, because I've had 14 days off as opposed to 7, which I will have next week and the week after. I guess I'm going to go out at a fairly good clip and see how I feel. If I sense it's not my day, I'll pull the plug early. I will slow right down and make it a slow long distance run, and because I know Mississauga, I know that course. If I don't think that tomorrow's going to be the day, I'm going to slow it down and make next weekend, make Mississauga my semi-serious. I don't think you can have a real serious run when you're running 5 in a month, but I want one of them to be under 4:30. I guess that's we'll call it the A goal. It's kind of a B. The A goal is to qualify for Boston. I don't think that's going to happen until I get myself in better shape and lose some of the weight I've gained over the winter. The real Boston qualifying attempt will probably happen in August or September, if I feel I have a chance to do that. I may not. You never know. I can't take this for granted. Geez, I got a little stubble here. That's not good. I guess we shaved late last night. Had to get up to the airplane or the airport at 4 in the morning, so I didn't want to have a full cleanup session. It's just a sad reminder. I think I'm more passable, and that's an issue I'm going to have to deal with. 9 laser sessions has not solved the facial hair problem. I'm going to need probably 200 to 300 hours of electrolysis on my face. It's at the point now where I literally can't even go 24 hours. Not even that. It's 18 hours and I've got a friggin' beard happening here. It's not good if you're trying to pass as a woman. Other than that, I'm passable. It's been a great trip. Fredericton, the people have been good to me and kind. Nothing negative at all. It's kind of fun to be here. New Brunswick. It's one of those eastern provinces that I've always kind of overlooked. I've driven through the province many times, vacationing over the years, going back and forth from Halifax to Toronto. It's nice to actually come here and spend some time here, and to actually run here. It's kind of a special milestone. I've only run in Ontario, Nova Scotia, and Newfoundland, so this is my 4th province, and that's it's nice, it's exciting. I'm Gonna have to add Prince Edward Island. They only have one marathon, and it's traditionally on the same weekend as Newfoundland's famous Cape to Cabot run. I don't know. I hope I might actually do Prince Edward Island this year. We'll have to see how my health and fitness is, how my money is. It's a plane ride. I was lucky enough to score some pretty decent seat sales to get myself here. And next week in Mississauga, and the week after that in Halifax. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can find myself a pizza and just rest up and get on the phone with some friends and say hello, and do my best to show up tomorrow at the starting line feeling great and ready to have a really good run. I saw one other Boston Marathon jacket at the expo. That's kind of neat. It's like our badge of honor. You run Boston, you want to wear that jacket everywhere you go, especially at other marathons, because it kind of sends a message that, look, I ran a marathon. I ran the greatest marathon on the planet 3 weeks ago, and now I'm going to run your local marathon, Fredericton. So I'm looking forward to running Fredericton. I think there's going to be some nice scenery. There's a river. Maybe, if we're lucky, we'll see some ducks. You just never know. But thank you very much for watching all of my videos. My goal is to reach out to the world. I'm a transsexual, and there's a lot of misinformation out there in the world about transsexualism. I'm putting these videos online because I want people to get to know a transsexual. Not everybody can live in my neighborhood, but it's amazing what the internet can do. It can literally give you a chance to get to know someone who could live anywhere from 10 kilometers to 10,000 kilometers away from you. I'm Jennifer McCreath. I like to think I'm a pretty regular, normal person. I get that transsexualism is rare. Only 1 in 10,000 people transition, but other than that, I do the same things that everyone else does. I eat, I sleep, I go to the bathroom. I think that's one of my famous quotes, a soundbite from a radio interview I did a year ago, but it's so true. I have a job. I'm a file clerk. I work for the government of Newfoundland and Labrador. A lot of people work for the government of Newfoundland and Labrador, over 7,000 people. I like to eat pizza. I think a lot of people order pizza. Hope you can relate to that. It's not the most feminine thing, but I love to watch NFL football in the fall. I'm glued to my TV. I love nature. I go to the pond every day with birdseed and feed the ducks. I'm going to adopt a couple of cats in the near future, and I'm really looking forward to that. I love animals. I love being outside in the fresh air. I love music. That's another thing that I think we can all relate to. I'm on the younger end of the folks that like the 60s and 70s rock genre, but it's amazing what things like music and sports can do. 1 week ago, I was in the living room of in California with 3 people who are in their, I think, late 50s and early 60s, and here we are sitting there. Here I am from Eastern Canada, a transsexual. Here they are, Californian baby boomers, and we're sitting there chatting it up about our favorite rock band, Poco. And fast forward a couple weeks, I'm sitting in a hotel having breakfast with a 17-year-old Aboriginal girl who's into long-distance running and running across Canada. It's just amazing that, and everyone I seem to meet, old friends, new friends, everyone seems to get along. They're comfortable with this, they're comfortable with me, they're excited and interested in learning, but everyone says, you know what, Jennifer, you're doing a good job, keep doing what you're doing, stay strong, and hopefully every day there'll be more and more global acceptance for me and for transsexualism as a whole. And I hope by running marathons I can open people's eyes and say, you know what, we're not stupid, we're not mentally ill. We are very strong, talented, capable people who can not only undertake a physical activity, but we've got what it takes to show qualities such as perseverance, dedication, project management, planning. We can organize a pretty serious schedule, and we can stick to it. We can set goals. We have highs, we have lows, we have successes, we have failures, and we revisit things. Marathon number 22 for me in 36 months. That's quite the accomplishment. I'm going to sign off because we're about to hit the 10-minute mark. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.